Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to teach you quartiles, deciles and percentiles for ungrouped data. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. Quartiles, it is the same as dividing a given data into 4 equal parts. Like that of, if you have a line segment, you can divide this line segment into 4 equal parts. Let's say the total length is 12 meters. When you divide into 4 equal parts, each segment will be 3 meters long. But our focus is on the division point. When you divide a line segment into 4 equal parts, there will be 3 division points. If you divide it into 10 equal parts, 9 division points will be there. If you divide it into 100 equal parts, 99 division points will be there. It will be one less. So quartile is the same as dividing a data into 4 equal parts. But first of all, the data has to be arranged in ascending order from lowest to largest. Then the 3 quartiles will be Q1, Q2 and Q3. Q1 represent the first 25% of the data, and Q2 is the same as the median or 50% of the data, and Q3 will be the first 75% of the data, which is the upper quartile. Q1 is lower quartile, Q3 will be upper quartile. But how to find each of them? When you are finding first quartile, second quartile and third quartile, let us see the formulas. Decile and percentiles also the same manner in the same process. Let us start by quartiles. So the first one, quartiles, are values that divide a set of data into 4 equal parts. There are 3 quartiles, namely Q1, Q2 and Q3. Obviously, quartiles, deciles and percentiles are telling us position. These are measures of position. So the steps to find quartiles: first one, arrange the data in increasing order from lowest to largest, and then the second step will be formula. But the formula, it depends on the number of data. If the number of data odd, we can apply qk equal to k into 1 n plus 1 over 4 the power of th. Means this is not in the process. We are going to calculate after that. This indicates the position where it is. K implies which quartile. K is the same as either 1, 2 or 3. Possibly the possible values of k are either 1, 2 or 3. Because quartiles are 3. But if it is even number of data, what to do? Qk will be kn over 4 plus the next formula. This one you can ignore it, because once you get kn over 4, for example, if this one comes 4, the next one will be the next, like plus 1, make it 4 plus 5, then divide by 2 the power of th. The th will tell you again the position. Better to see by examples, then it's going to be simpler. The first example, find Q1 and Q3 for the following data, it says. So our data is not arranged or not written in increasing order. Let's do it. The smallest number is 5, then 9 comes, then 25, 21, then 25, then 29, then 31, 38, 42 and 46. How many data? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 data. So n is equal to 9, which is odd. So which formula will be applied? Qk is equal to k into n plus 1 the whole over 4 th. But here let us replace everything what we have. The k, what's asked, k1 and k3. So let's do first k1. That means in place of k I'll write 1. In place of n I'm going to write 9. 9 plus 1 will be 10. 10 over 4 is the same as 2.5. 2.5 item, which means q1 is equal to the second data plus 0.5 times the third minus the second. That's the way how to do, which is the second data here, that is 9 plus 0.5 times the third one is 21. 21 minus 9 will be 12. So 12 times 0.5, you know, it's 6 plus 9. 9 plus 6 will be 15. So this is the first quartile or the lower quartile. We applied the formula. 9 plus 1, here it is. What about the third? The same formula we're going to apply. When you go to the third one, again the formula qk equal to k into n plus 1 the whole over 4th, so that when the k is 3, I'm going to substitute here 3 here, and this is going to be 9, obviously. 9 plus 1, 10. 10 over 4 will be, it is 2.5, has to be multiplied by 3, which is 7.5 item. That means the third quartile will be the 7th data plus 0.5 times the 8th minus the 7th. The same formula we're going to apply. The 7th one, we have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 38. So 38 plus 0.5 times, take the difference of the previous, the next plus minus the previous one. 42 minus 38 will be 4. So 4 times 0.5, you know, it's 2. 2 plus 38 will be 40. That is the third quartile or the upper quartile. This is the way how to find quartile for ungrouped data. Let us see deciles. Again, deciles are values that divide a set of data into 10 equal parts. Dividing a given data into 10 equal parts, and there will be 9 deciles from 1 to 9. So the steps will be the same as like that of quartiles. First, arrange the data, and secondly, apply the formulas. The two formulas are again, they are dependent on the number of data, odd and even. But here over 10. Previously we were doing over 4 because dividing into 4. This time divide by 10. Let us see by example. In our example here, the data are not arranged. Let's do it. 5, 9. Okay, 21, 25, 29, then 31, 38, 42, 46, and 50. Here n is equal to 10. It's even number. So what's asked? D2. First of all, di will be in case of even number, in over 10 plus the next, better to say it. As to me, instead of writing that long stuff, it's better to say the next one, the whole over 2 item, because it's even number. That means our I is now 2, so I'm going to write 2 here, here also 2, and the number of data is 10. Therefore, what will happen here? The 10 cancel with 10 and 2 left. 2 plus the next one will be the third one, so that 2 plus 3 divided by 2. 2 plus 3 is 5, divided by 2 will be 2.5. 2.5 item. Therefore, the second decile will be the second data plus 0.5 times the third minus the second one. We have to do it, which is the second data is 9. So 9 plus the difference, the third and the second will be 0.5 times it's 12. So again the answer will be 15. That is the second decile. What about the seventh one? Okay, so for the seventh one, again the formula the same. So when I becomes 7, this will be 7 times 10 data we do have. So we can cancel 10 by 10. 7 plus the 8, the next one will be the 8th one. So 7 plus 8 divided by 2. 7 plus 8 will be 15 divided by 2, which is 7.5 again. This means D7 is equal to the 7th data plus 0.5 times the 8th minus the 7th, which is the 7th data 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7th one is 38. So 38 plus 0.5 times the difference, it's 4, the difference between the two, which will be 4. So again, like that was the previous one, which is 40. this is the 7th decile. So our 7th decile and the 3rd quartile are the same. The 2nd decile and the 1st quartile were the same, but the number of data are not the same here. Okay, the last one is percentile. Let us see it. In case of percentile, again these are values that divide the data into 100 equal parts, and there are 99 percentiles, which are P1, P2 until P99. But don't be confused, percentile are not the same as percentage. For example, if a student score 85 out of 100 questions, this is the same as percentage. But on the other hand, if this is score 85, when you compare with other students, if he was better than 96% of the others, so the percentile might be 96. So the percentile is telling us where is he when you compare the student result with the other students, where is his result. Okay, if most of the students score higher result, his percentile might be less. But if most of the students are scoring less result, he's going to be will have better result or better percentiles. So again, to find percentiles, we will have same process and same formulas like that of quartiles and deciles. First one, arranging in increasing order or ascending order, and the second one is formulas. The formulas again also will be dependent on the number of data. Let us see by examples again. Our example here again, it is the same as the previous one. Let's arrange it. 5, 9, then 21, 25, 29, 31, 38, 42, 46, then 50, which is n is equal to 10. Okay, the number of data are 10. Therefore, Pj is equal to Jn over 100 plus the next one, then divide by 2. That's the formula. The whole power of th, where the position is telling us. So here, this time 42. So in place of j, when I write 42 here, let us change the color. If it is 42 here, I'm going to here use 42. So the n is 10. Now I can cut 1 0 here. So 42 over 10 means 4.2. So it's going to be 4.2 plus 5.2, the next one, divided by 2. When you add them, 9.4 divided by 2 will be 4.7. So it will be 4.7 item. This will be 4.7. Therefore, P42 will be the fourth one plus 0.7 times fifth minus fourth, which is, what is the fourth data? 25 plus 0.7 times the fifth one, 29 minus 24, which is 4. When you multiply 2.8, so it will be 27.8. That's going to be the 42 percentile. What about the 75? The same formula. So when you are trying to find the 75, again the formula will be the same. So in place of j, I'm going to write 75. So this will be 75 and the n will be 10. So again, as I did before, you can cut 0 by 0 and 7.5, the next one will be 8.5. So 7.5 plus 8.5, then divide by 2, which will be 16 by 2, that's 8 star. So this time P75 will be without any calculation, because 8 star, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, the 8th term will be 42. So the formulas are almost the same. We are going to apply the same formula. What the difference? In case of deciles, the denominators will be 10. In case of percentile, the denominator will be 100. In case of quartile, the denominator will be 4. So these are the way how to find quartile, decile, and percentiles for ungrouped data. Thank you for watching.